Hello, everyone. Welcome to Skin School. A little late today, sorry. When there are kids involved, it always is unpredictable. I'm Dr. Barbara Sturm. I'm the CEO and founder of Dr. Barbara Sturm Molecular Cosmetics Skincare. I started out as a orthopedic doctor, created the vampire facial or blood facial in 2002, created a cream with body on proteins, the so-called MC1 cream, and then on bottom of everything around anti-inflammation, hydration, nutrition, telomerase activation, I created an entire skincare line, skincare for everyone with skin, with every skin problem, for any skin concern, skin color. We find skincare solution for everyone. And today I'm so happy to see my dear friend, Millie, who is a mother, and in honor of Mother's Day. It's her first Mother's Day. We will have a little chat about everything, and later also answering your questions. Hi, Millie, how are you?
Hi, darling. I'm joining. Is it working? Can you see me?
Yes, I see you.
Hi, darling. Oh, it's so lovely to see your face. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your skin school. I'm so excited.
You look younger than I saw you when I saw you last. So being a mother and being stressed, and I don't know what you're doing, but it's like you're glowing. I hope it has a little bit to do with sperm.
Of course, like this is all Sturm. It's all I owe it all to Sturm.
So that's good. So how have you been? You've been a mother for how old is Sienna?
She's nearly a year. She's 10 months, 10 and a half months.
Crazy. So what have you been through? Is it super stressful? Do you see any changes with your body, skin, anything you're changing in your diet? I mean, what's going on?
Well, it's been, a lot has happened since I last saw you. Like, where to even begin? I feel like it's been just quite a roller coaster just since finding out I was pregnant. Like, everything's just gone super fast and just been this like amazing whirlwind, definitely ups and downs. And then just throw a pandemic into it, if you would have said to me like, you're going to have a baby in the middle of a global pandemic, it just sounds nuts, but it happened. And you know what, I actually feel so lucky that I had a baby in lockdown, actually, because it has actually just been the most amazing time to bond as a family, and and be locked down together and just have so much more time than we ever would have had normally, just focusing on starting our family. And I'm kind of actually really grateful for that. And I've had Hugo around a lot, so it has been stressful at times, but I really love it. I really love being a mum. And Sienna's amazing. We had a few issues with reflux in her hips, but once we kind of got past those things and we got her into a good routine, it is tiring and it is full on, but I just love her so much. It's so worth it.
You're so right. You had like the time to bond properly. You remember when Pepper was 4 weeks, I was already traveling, and we are all traveling so much, especially before COVID, but that is probably fantastic to spend all that time together. And I actually love it too. You get really to
how's it been for you?
I mean, I'm so happy to finally spend proper time. I mean, I'm still working like crazy, but at least the kids are around, they're just with you all the time, and you don't have to go on a plane and be like, in jet lag. And
I mean, you're normally traveling like every week, LA, Germany, London, like everywhere.
I know. So in that particular point, I think it's nice to just calm down a little bit. So what did you do for your self-care? Do you find some time for yourself? Do you have some help? Is your mom around? Can you just
I think for me it is making sure that I do take that time, and whether it's just literally putting Sienna in the empty bath for like 10-15 minutes, so I know like, right, she's just there, she's got a toy, she's fine, she's safe, because she's at that age where she's crawling everywhere and trying to grab everything, so you can't just like put her down and not watch her. But I'll like put her in the morning, I like put her in the empty bath with the toy, and then I like have time to do my skincare routine and brush my teeth, because I went through a phase of just like the morning would pass me by and I'd get to like lunchtime and be like, I haven't even washed my face, I haven't even like brushed my teeth, it's like kind of gross, I don't feel nice. So like making time to, you know, look after my skin. I love to have a really lovely like bath routine in the evenings, which really helps with my sleep, and taking the time to actually light some candles and put music on and make it a really nice experience, that definitely really helps. And just, you know, exercising, going out for a walk by myself, listening to a podcast, just, you know, getting Hugo to watch her while I, you know, cook something I really like making. And
yes, you're
having these things.
Cooking, no? I saw that you're doing a lot of cooking, no?
I love cooking, and currently it's we're weaning with Sienna, so we're kind of introducing her to solids for the first time. It's actually been quite stressful. It's not going that well at the moment, but I feel like it will. But we're just trying things, and she's throwing everything on the floor, so I feel like I'm like making all this food and she's just like just drops it.
And
like,
breastfeeding? Did you breastfeed?
I breastfed for 4 months. Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's so time consuming, you know, when especially with she was a refluxy baby, and I'm again like being in lockdown, it made it really possible to you know, it wasn't really going anywhere, so I had the time to like commit to doing it. It would have been harder, I think, almost if we hadn't been in like these lockdown situations, but I'm really glad I did it. I found it quite difficult. I had good and bad times with it, but I'm glad I was able to do it for a little bit.
No, awesome. Super good. What do you do with Sienna's skin? Is this something you like to pay attention to? Were there some difficulties? But you know, did you learn how to treat her skin? Are you paying attention to certain things?
I definitely want to hear more from you about you know, baby skin. Obviously I know their skin is very sensitive, and I do use your products on her. I really love the thing I use daily is the face cream. It just makes her skin so soft, and it actually gives it such, as she obviously has the most perfect glowy skin anyway, but when you put it on, it just gives it this lovely like sheen. It gives it such a glow as well. So we have kind of a couple of tubes of them around, but you know, we give her a bath in the evening, but it's not like she has her own skincare routine like I do. It's like it's very simple, you know. But I would love to know more from you.
Yeah, also, you know, less is more, you know, and I created the products to have the products when I needed them, you know. And when Peppa was born, I was very militant about not putting any harsh ingredients on her, so I wouldn't even use how do you call the wipes, the diaper wipes. I didn't use those. I only would use like cotton pads with water, and bathe her in milk and a little drop of almond oil. So I would keep her skin super away from any harsh ingredients. And then when you needed something, if you were in the cold, you needed to protect the skin, and I would use the kids' face cream, or if you had like a little dryness on her legs, the kids' body cream, I would use the bathing milk. And so I created the products we needed. And by the way, the most amazing product is the kids' bum cream. So good. It really feels,
I love that.
I love it. It's a miracle worker. I love this one so much. So I think, I wanted the best ingredients for when Pepper needed something, but they don't need a lot all the time. But sometimes you come in a situation, especially now, she's going to school, and then she goes to school and they give her like the disinfection and the sanitizers and stuff. And she has the, she's prone to eczema. So she gets like these like really eczematic hands. And so I, put the calming serum and her face cream on, and really heal it every night. So, and put her in milk bath. I think, you want to keep the skin away from harshness and really soothe it and protect it and care for it. So I think, depending on the sensitivity of our kids' skin, it's good to really only use the best possible ingredients. And, once we get out of our baby kids age, and we grow into like 8, 9, 10 years old or older, and then we're thinking, let's go into mommy's skincare closet and see what there is, and let's just start doing masking and all that kind of stuff. And so, we've started doing skin school to really educate about what are the do's and don'ts when you're a teenager. And I think the temptation in the market is so unbelievably high, you know, and there's so many products and everybody is showing you on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, influencers showing crazy products, and you know, the kids are just going for it. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that as well. And you know, first of all, how was your teenage skin? Did you have like problems? What did you do? What did you learn from your mom or grandma? Is there anything you can share with you know, the young generation now?
Definitely, yeah. So for me, and this is something that I hope doesn't affect Sienna, but it may well do. I had quite bad teenage acne, and the mistake I made was going kind of into, you know, the local chemist and buying products that were designed and marketed for acne. So these are like products saying they cure your acne or help your acne, and they all like really strong chemical products that really strip your skin and are really kind of harsh. I remember kind of using some like kind of face scrub to like try and literally scrub off my acne and just making it so much worse. And using these just strong chemical products that would like really hurt when you put them on onto like my kind of raw broken skin. And I was definitely doing all of the wrong things, and then trying to cover it with like layers of like too heavy makeup. Oh, I know, it just looks painful.
Oh my God, that's why it's so important to talk about it. So number one, I'm so happy you're talking about all of this. Number one, you know, when we have our skin compromised, meaning our skin is already like really damaged, you know, whatever it is, if it's acne breakouts or even, you know, dermatitis or psoriasis, whatever it is, don't attack your skin. You know, don't what you thought would help, burning your skin to the ground or scrubbing or, you know, things which hurt or make you feel uncomfortable or red or inflamed. Stay away from all these harsh ingredients. We need to heal our skin. So we need to actually do exactly the opposite approach. We also shouldn't dry out our skin. We really should, you know, hydrate our skin. So whatever it is, never dry out your skin, because the hydration is really the key to really rebuild your skin barrier functions and your skin barrier, your microbiome. So hydration is really important, because I think that is always the misconception that we think, oh yeah, dry
it out.
The sebum production is so high. Yeah. And yeah, the sebum production is high and we need to get it under control, but hydration is different. Yeah. And there are ingredients in skincare which can help with the sebum production. So I created this clarifying line, not just for teenage acne, but also for adult acne, which is like healing up the spots, but also at the same time hydrate and give anti-aging properties. And that is so important to not forget about it. Even if you get something from the dermatologist at one point, always take care of your skin first and then use an ointment or any medication on your skin. And I think that is number one. Number two, I think, you know, covering stuff up with makeup. Makeup is number one, not the best ingredients. Yeah. And it clogs your pores even more. Number two, you know, we're using, especially as teenagers, I think you don't bother cleaning your makeup pencils, you know, you just like, whatever,
sure.
You know,
yeah,
it's like, yeah, at least you don't clean them every week. You probably clean them every month or something. But I think, you know, these are the things where, you know, there are bacteria, and especially now we're even wearing the facial mask on top.
I know.
Of everything.
It's horrible. It does definitely has given me breakouts. But what I wanted to say as well was, you remember when we met, my skin was really angry.
Yes, it was.
Do you remember?
Yes.
So I had the teenage acne, and then kind of in my 20s, like it cleared up a bit. In my early 20s, I'd still get like breakouts, but they were kind of hormonal. It wasn't all the time. And then when I met you, I was in the run up to marrying Hugo, and I think my skin was having like a little bit of a kind of worry stress reaction. And then it was actually kind of after the wedding, it really started to erupt, and I kind of got these like cystic boils. And yeah, I remember it was super sore, and I'd been using, kind of doing the same thing as I did as a teenager, which was really stupid, making the same mistake again. But you were like, I remember you asking me what I was doing, and I was like, well, I've been having these peels, but they're like really gentle. And you were like, Millie, you were literally stressing it out so much. And I was like, but surely it's just gonna like help. And you basically just said the same thing. You said, really, you're like stripping the skin, you're drying it out, you're making it worse. And I changed and started using your products, and my skin really did start to heal.
It's interesting.
So, yeah,
also, I think it's something also very typical in, I don't know, in England, the acid pills are very popular. It's like a thing, I think in Germany, they're way more careful with using that. And I think, for some reason, I think they're popular in different other areas or countries. And I think it's been seen as an anti-aging tool, healing up stuff, but helping with hyperpigmentation, but it makes every problem really literally worse. So it's really good to go with a different approach. And you know what? The quick fix really doesn't exist. No, if we think, oh, we want to be better tomorrow, it's not going to work, and getting breakouts, for example, sometimes it's so much better if you just let it heal and put like a spot treatment on. We have these amazing spot treatments. You have that probably, the
yes,
tinted. So this is a spot treatment. You basically cover your spots, especially right now with the mask, you get so many different areas. And you cover the spots, and the same time, you heal up the spots. And sometimes it's just better if you wait it out, instead of like, oh, let's pop it, let's do this, let's do that, just wait it out. And I also understand, sometimes, especially when you have hormonal breakouts, or stress breakouts or pollution breakouts, sometimes it's hard to get it healed. Sometimes also good to really check your lab work, your diet, your stress level, and look into every single part, check your skincare routine, check every single part of your lifestyle to really evaluate where is this coming from right now.
So true. I think it's a lot to do with your overall health, and your skin is your largest organ, right? So it's like trying to tell you something. It's saying like, hey, I'm stressed out, and you need to like completely get to the root of the cause. So I think mine, in the end, for me, I did end up having to go on some medication to help to heal it, because it was so cystic and infected and like deep, and it was it was all here, like really severe. But I remember talking to you at the time, and you really were really helpful, kind of guiding me through it. And I said, this is stressing me out because my skin had gone from being super oily, and then the medication made it very sensitive, very dry. So then we had to really like get the hydration back in, and then work on like the healing, because it was then red from the and I had like scarring all here. And over time it has really gone. And now like I would just never take having clear skin for granted. Like I really appreciate it and really understand how important it is to look after it as well.
What do you think were the besides attacking your skin when it was like kind of vulnerable already, but what were mistakes you would think you did when you were younger? Maybe you say McDonald's or something, or not drinking water but soda, I don't know.
Like no SPF, like I would very low SPF, or maybe I would wear some kind of SPF on my body. When I was like a teenager, I don't even remember wearing kind of any SPF on my face, and I regret that now for sure, because I've got the sun damage, which you can use all the right skincare, but if the damage is there and you've done it from a young age, I definitely I'm going to be putting so much SPF on Sienna. But yeah, not protecting my skin properly from the sun would be definitely probably one of my biggest regrets from when I was younger. Attacking the acne, wearing other kind of beauty mistakes. I'd say I wore like the wrong color foundation. That I think actually you asked about, like, did you learn things from your grandmothers? And like when my grandmothers would like pass me down and give me their old makeup, and it was kind of for much more mature skin, and I had teenage skin, so it was really thick and heavy and like really matte, and like kind of a deeper color than my skin. So I'd have this kind of line here where it like didn't blend into the neck. So yeah, there's some quite bad memories of that.
But
we've all been there.
Yeah, but as teenagers or young kids, you know, we're looking up to, you know, our mothers or what our grandmothers are doing, and you know, we only have that as a source. Except now we have so many sources, you know, people watching like
There's so
crazy
many more.
YouTube videos, and I need to do this, and you know, we do like 3, you know, parts of the makeup and 3 levels of I don't know. It's kind of a lot of information out there, which makes it quite difficult. And I think we have to really filter the information and really look into what your skin really tolerates and what the ingredients are. So we actually also created a list of the do's and don'ts in ingredients. So we can email those lists to everyone today on the class. So you can check your skincare products if you have good ingredients or if you should change them maybe. So that sometimes helps. But do you use makeup wipes?
I know I don't use makeup wipes.
Good answer.
I don't. I do a double cleanse. I like to do a cleansing water. I do one for my eyes, like which specifically for the eyes, and one for the face, and then I use like your foaming cleanser. Like if I have makeup on, I like to, you know, take it off with a makeup remover, but I don't use makeup wipes.
Perfect. Also, makeup wipes not recommended, and the cleansing brushes, you know, those cleansing brushes also not recommended. They can carry the cleansing brushes can carry bacteria. You rub the dirt into the skin, you destruct skin barrier function. So it's really important to not do like, you know, those attacks to the skin, which can also happen just by using a makeup wipe.
Do you mean like a kind of like an exfoliating brush? Just
No, it's like, you know, this these are like, you know, electronical. They
okay, yeah.
They really destroy your skin barrier. They dry out your face, you know, and they rub the dirt into your skin, and then bacteria get on it, you know. And in the makeup wipes, you rub the dirt into your skin as well, and it mostly has like really bad chemicals on it. So all of these things, it's better to use like a nice, you know, beautiful hydrating cleanser, and you know, do it with your hands and really wash it off with water. Yeah. And yeah,
I guess what I really want to there's a few like specific skincare bits I've been meaning to ask you, and I also want to know if you've got any new products coming out that I'm going to be really excited about. But can you tell me what your like main kind of skincare rules to live by are that you think are like the most important things?
The skincare rules, I personally think it's not just skincare, it's an overall lifestyle. You know, for products, I think the rules are really to wash your face in the evening. Everybody knows that, it's not new. Use products which are hydrating, anti-inflammatory. Is that the little girl? Oh my God.
Sorry. You've got a baby delivery.
Oh, cute. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. You're gonna say hello. Can you wave? She does know how to wave. Say hello, Bibi.
Hi. Oh my God, she's cute.
She's gonna grab my phone off the tripod.
Oh my God. She's also really compact.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, she is. She's quite big she's wearing like clothes for a 1-year-old. And they're a bit small. Because she's such a good eater. Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, Bobby. I love you.
That's
okay,
a cute baby. Oh,
I'll
I want to squeeze her.
Thanks, honey. Love you.
I want to squeeze her and kiss her. She's so cute.
She's so cute to cuddle, but she never wants to be cuddled for very long. She just like crawls off, pushes me away.
Which sign is she?
Which one?
Which sign? Which
she's a Taurus.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's very strong-willed, which we're definitely seeing already.
Very good. We love this. So cleanser, really important. Yeah. We need a good cleanser with the right pH. Also important because our skin has a skin barrier with a microbiome, and it needs to have the right pH, which is a little acidic actually. You know, our skin's pH is slightly acidic, and you know, tap water and you know, soap, for example, is very alkaline. So we need to stay in the acidic place. That's why it's also important to really check that on your cleanser. So I love to use my cleanser. I love to use always a hyaluronic serum, always. I mean, I really got addicted to that. I'm using this morning and night, if it's the hyaluronic serum or the super anti-aging serum or the anti-pollution drops. And I religiously use the anti-pollution drops too, especially now when we sit in front of the screens. You know, we always think we have to protect our skin from the sun, but the truth of the matter is that we also have to protect our skin from the HUV light, which is also short wavelength.
Really?
And penetrates quite deeply and aggressively into the skin.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know people don't know that. So this is a product you guys have to have. Also, especially for the young generation.
I have the pollution drops.
Yeah, use it.
Can I ask you about layering them? So what would you do? Like if I use like the super anti-aging in the morning. So would I put that first, then the pollution drops, or which order?
So yeah, I use the hyaluronic or the super anti-aging first, and then the anti-pollution drops, and then you can use the good C and your face cream and eye cream, and then your sun drops, or you mix your sun drops in your face cream. So okay. That's a good routine, and you put the hyaluronic serum on, and you let it sink in. It takes like 20 seconds, and then you put the next serum on. You can layer these serums; they're very lightweight. It, you know, go into your skin, they become one with your skin. Nothing peels or sits on top of it, and nothing is sticky. Everything's like gets, you know, the skin basically drinks it. Yeah.
I'm so obsessed with your mask. You know, that's like my ultimate.
Oh my god, product. I'm obsessed with it too. You know, and
I did it today. Can you tell?
I love it. It gives such a glow. And you know what you should try? Put the mask on overnight and sleep in it. Do your evening routine and then mix your mask with your super anti-aging serum or your night serum, mix it together, put it on, it will go in. You wake up like a newborn person. You won't be believing it. It's insane. It's such a great
I'm gonna try that this weekend.
Yes, so good. But you know, sleep is also important. You know, people think, you know, oh, sleep doesn't matter. You know, we need to get our 7-8 hours a night, you know, not just for our skin, but also for our health, our stress level, our immune system, our memory system. We need that time really to really recover. Yeah. Not just diet and stress, but sleep, so important.
Yeah, I completely agree. It makes me feel so different. Obviously, I feel like it's so linked to everything from my digestion to just my mood, my mental health, and my skin definitely really shows when I'm tired. Just really feel it in my face when I haven't had that proper sleep, kind of a bit puffy. But yeah, so we've got the skin rules, we've got the cleansing, we've got like always using a hyaluronic, always using SPF.
Always use a moisturizer, a good moisturizer.
Yeah.
You know, and a serum doesn't replace your moisturizer. Yeah. So serum is like these power tools which target certain problems or certain things you want to achieve, but a moisturizer is what locks everything in. But then again, a moisturizer doesn't replace a serum either, because the serum, you know, is very highly concentrated, you know, of active ingredients. So you want to have both. So choose a nice serum, maybe the anti-pollution drops, and our face cream, which is like really nice moisture. It also really diffuses into the skin. It gives a really nice protected feeling. I love it.
What about I know your thoughts on obviously not using harsh exfoliators, but I know the skin needs to, you know, shed. You need to get rid of the dead skin. So like what do you recommend?
You have the enzyme cleanser, the powder.
Yeah.
So this you use twice a week. The powder is the enzyme cleanser is really literally the most gentle form of exfoliation. Only exfoliates your dead skin cells, and that's the enzyme cleanser. And you mix the powder. You take a little powder on your hand. You mix the powder with water. Here comes a super nice cleansing foam, and then you leave it on for 1 minute on your skin, and then you wash it off. I also exfoliate my arms and everything with it. It's really giving, lasts you a long time, and it gives your skin such a clear, super, you know, bright feeling. People love it, and you know, husbands love it, and you just like, oh my God. You know, we have it in the shower. We have all the cleanser and scrub and the enzyme cleanser in the shower. So we use it when we take a shower. It's very, very easy. And, you know, don't use resurfacing products. Really stay away from everything harsh. And if you use like glycolic retinol, these kind of things, don't use the enzyme cleanser. Don't double up on all of that. I would recommend not to exfoliate healthy skin cells. I would not recommend using all those harsh ingredients because it causes inflammation. So I only really recommend something gentle like this. Yeah.
Hugo, going back to you saying husbands, Hugo steals my skincare, and you know what, it annoys me so much because he thinks that the more you use, like the more effective it is. So I will catch him and he's literally like got the serum and he's like, oh, and then just like literally splashing it onto his face. And he loves the super anti-aging serum. I'm like, honey, are you drinking it? Like I come in and he's like, use half of it.
You go. But you know what? I hear the story
gross,
all the time. Millie, I hear the story literally all the time. And guys just start using it and then it becomes so addicted.
Yeah.
And then it's just
and
like
he steals it. He steals it. We have separate bathrooms and he'll like sneak in to my bathroom when he thinks I'm not looking, and I know when he's been in there, and he thinks he's being sneaky, but I know when he's stolen it. So anyway, now I've got him his men's. He's got BB men's, so I'm like, these are your products and don't touch my stuff. So I've had to tell him off. But awesome. we're all using BB in this house.
I love it. I love it. Should we dial some people in there?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Join our conversation, which is very sweet.
I think we have Georgie first.
Georgie. Hi, Georgie.
So, okay.
Hello, you're right.
Oh, hello.
You okay?
Yeah, hi. All good, thanks. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. My question was, I had really bad acne when I was younger. I'm 25 now. I've actually got some photos to show. This was what my skin was like.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow.
So, yeah, I've had really bad scarring from that. But I've been put on some things from the dermatologist. Then I've been on itotresinol. And I was on it for 6 months, but I've obviously been left with scarring now. So I was just wondering what the best thing to do, because I've just got some pitted stuff where the spots were.
Did you take it internally? Like a pill?
Yeah, I took, it was 3 tablets a day for 6 months, but it started with 1 and then they increased the dose when my body got used to it.
Okay, so really, this is actually an amazing product for you, the Enzyme Cleanser. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It's the lightest. Let's try that. Enzyme Cleanser.
Okay.
That is a cleanser you use twice a week. It's the powder you mix with water, okay? And then also get the normal foam cleanser. Yeah, the normal foam cleanser. It's just a foam cleanser. It's the normal cleanser.
It's so gentle. I remember using that when I had my acne, and I found it really, really helped. My skin was quite dry, and I was using something way too harsh before, and I've still used that cleanser. I haven't stopped using it, like 3 years on.
Okay, brilliant.
And then you use I don't know, do you use a balancing toner? Do you like to use a toner? Do you still have breakouts sometimes? Do you still have breakouts?
I haven't had any for a good 2 months because I've stopped the treatment now, and I'm on this I'm on this different cream now, which has got some retinol in it, which I use every night to put on to keep the acne away.
Okay, then don't use the enzyme cleanser for now. Don't use it because you're on retinol, and that is really harsh on your skin. I would actually try to get off that at one point. I wouldn't keep using that because that really makes a destruction on your skin and causes inflammation. Yeah, so I would try to get away from that. So then let's wait with the enzyme cleanser until your skin heals. Yeah, the balancing toner is a great product for you for deep toning, but also hydration and skin barrier functions. And my daughter went through something like you as well, and I give you also a little bit her routine because that is what really helps also with the scarring, with the redness and irritation. So what I want you to do is using the clarifying line. Yeah, so there's a clarifying serum, and it's all super hydrating, and it's all really gentle to the skin, takes the redness away, helps with scarring, helps with the sebum production, helps with like clearing up the spots. It's really super nice products. That, you know, it's the clarifying face cream. It's a clarifying mask, and maybe you don't need the mask because you don't have these breakouts anymore, but the serum and the face cream I would recommend. And I also would recommend the Good C. Yeah, the Good C.
Good sleep.
The Good C.
That's your new one, isn't it?
Yes, it's new. It's amazing. And you know, Charlie, actually, if you don't, you can also, just wondering, do you have like unevenness in your skin right now with the color? You know, is it red still?
It sometimes goes red, but I think I'm just a bit embarrassed, so that's probably why it's red. But other than that, I'm going really red now. Yeah, so it's just mostly on my cheeks where it was so bad, but I haven't had any outbreaks recently. It's just trying to help with the reducing the scarring was my main concern.
Yeah. So, and also when you use the retinol, you know, there's another serum, the calming serum, which is actually amazing for healing.
Oh my God, I love that serum.
Yeah, so maybe the clarifying serum, the Good C, and the calming serum, and then the clarifying cream. That would be really good. And obviously also sunscreen, yeah?
Yeah, I have moisturizer at the moment with sun creaming. But again, I never use sun cream, and I do regret it.
If you want, you know, we could schedule a FaceTime consultation with one of my estheticians, you know, that she also really talks you through how to use every step and see a little closer. But that is a really good routine. This is what my daughter's on right now. It really helps her with the pigmentation, with the acne scarring, and further down the line. But you need to get off the retinol. You know, you're way too young to use that. I mean, you do the cure, you do the tablets, you know, for 3-4 months, whatever it is, yeah. But then you want to get off that vitamin A. You know, it's like not a good thing for long term. You know, I don't want you to use that, you know, long term. Yeah. So let's try to get you off that. But I want you to be in touch with our team. We're happy to also, you know, watch you through the process and help you and adjust, you know, whatever it is you need. You know, we also have these bundles on our .com where you can, you know, get like a full routine in a, you know, in a better way. So let's keep in touch. You took notes, but my team will come back to you and help you to remember and have everything correct. Okay?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for your help, girls.
Thank
So nice
you.
to meet you.
Bye.
Okay, next we have Pamela. She should be on.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi,
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Millie, you're my muse regarding the skincare.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
That's so kind to say.
yes, basically I have a question. I've got a bit of rosy skin on my cheeks. So I don't know if there is any recommendation in serum, moisturized cream. I'm 37 years old, so I cannot really complain about my skin. And
You look awesome.
You look
so young.
super young.
Wow.
You look like you're 20.
thank you
Yes.
so much. Maybe it's the Italian genes.
Very good.
But this redness here, it's really bothering me. I love to have like smooth, even skin, if it makes sense. I never suffer for spots or acne, thank God. Even when I was a teenager, then I had the problem. The classic spots when you have your period, but nothing major. And also with the mask, the magnets, like here.
We all have that.
Yes,
Yeah, we all have it.
but they're really small, so they don't bother me. But sometimes I get here a bit of redness, and that bothers me.
Miracle. This is a miracle worker. You know, the calming serum.
Okay, what's the serum?
And maybe you do the hyaluronic serum and the calming serum. These two serums are amazing for redness healing. This is the calming. It's called the calming serum. It's like a little house pharmacy. It really has like herbal powers.
And the other one? So you said
That's the hyaluronic serum.
Okay.
These two, what do you think, Millie? I think these two are really.
I think for me, I remember when I met you, and my skin, I had a different issue in that I had acne, but there was a lot of redness and kind of puffiness and inflammation on my skin because I've been doing so many peels and things and overdoing it. And you told me like straight away, like start using the calming serum, and within a few days my skin had completely calmed down. And I know that you said like you can use it on the body, like if you get like a skin irritation or a rash or sunburn, and you can put it on like pepper, you can put it on your children as well. So I really like that you can like use it on all the family.
Remember everything. I'm very impressed.
There you go. I was listening. But I always, when I travel, okay, it hasn't been for a while that I've been able to travel, but I would always have the calming serum, you know, in my beauty bag that I had like on the plane, or like always with me, like just in case, you know, you come out the sun and you're like, oh, I didn't apply sun cream there, I've got like a little burn, and just put it on.
Yeah, it's a little house pharmacy, huh?
Yeah, it's really great. I'd say it's really great for redness from when I've used it.
So how do you start? So I start the day, and also I heard before, because I use the electric brush, like similar to the brand for, and now you say like it's not good, and I was like, no.
No. You know what? Obviously, also you have quite robust skin, but you know, if you have rosacea and if you have redness, it already is irritated. You know, something is going on, and you don't want to make it worse. So stay away from everything which could disrupt your skin barrier, and be gentle with your skin. Do it with your hands. Do this cleanser. This cleanser is so gentle. It's so nice. Okay. Oh, foam cleanser. Super nice.
Because I thought I was going to clean my skin a little like deeper with the electric brush instead of with my finger. I was going, no.
What does deeper mean? You know, you want to get the dirt off, the makeup off.
Yeah.
You want,
well, I don't really wear any makeup.
I'm just telling you something. It's really important to know. We have a microbiome on our skin. There's a little bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungus. They have to be there. So if we think we need to scrub and deep cleanse, and you know, we're not, you know, it needs to stay there. We cannot attack the skin because those, you know, cute little parasites, they need to stay there. We need to keep our skin really intact. And if we scrub and do you know, crazy alcohols and, you know, tensites and all this stuff on our skin, then, you know, this, you know, beautiful balanced skin starts to, you know, be disbalanced, you know.
And also I have another question. I have a jade roller. What's the best technique, how to use? I checked some videos on YouTube, but every video is different, so I'm a bit confused. So
that's a nice tool actually. And you know, I wish Nick would just jump in here, because Nick is a total overuser of the jade roller.
He loves his jade roller.
Oh my god, he puts it in the fridge. Nick, come on, you need to help here. How do we use the jade roller?
I put it in the fridge as well.
The jade roller, yeah. I use it at work. You know what? I use it with the super anti-aging serum, and it acts like a cushion. And I feel like I haven't had negative effects when I've been using it with enough product to cushion the skin. I feel like it's been okay for me.
But how do you use it, Nick? Do you roll up? No.
Yeah, I only go up. I don't like to go down and pull anything because I'm trying to like keep the cheeks up.
Okay, so it's like up.
Yeah.
Up all the time.
Yeah, up. I go up and I
go up, and then you start back down, and you go up and you start back down.
Go across up, yeah, up and up. And also,
tell everybody what the name of your dog is.
Sturmy, he's here.
Stop it. He's so cute.
So, you know, if you're a fan of the jade roller, maybe you'll be a fan of the Julian Dempsey Gold Bar. Like, because I could.
Yeah, that's also a good one. The Julian Dempsey bar. It's like a little vibrating. It's a Japanese, comes from Japan, this tool.
Wow.
I didn't use.
I need to check that out.
Or anything for a very long time, so I used the gold bar with the serum, and I felt like I had very good effects with it. So.
But the jade roller you put in the fridge, no? You always have in the fridge.
Yeah, even the gold bar I put in the fridge for 10 minutes before, because I feel like it's nice to have something cooling when you're creating friction on the skin.
Yeah, I keep mine.
I have a cryo tool actually keep in the freezer, and it has like 2 handles and 2 like round balls, and it's metal, and I like kind of do this on the skin, and it like it feels like it like wakes you up I put like a serum on and then I do that, and it's literally really cold. It's good for like, I find it good for like puffy eyes.
You can even do 2 teaspoons,
Yeah,
put in the freezer and put it
this
on.
does like the same thing essentially, but rather than using spoons. It feels really nice.
Yeah, I used to use the cube eyes as well before the jade roller. Just cube eyes in the morning and massage my skin with a cube eyes.
It works. Whatever you're doing, it's working. So maybe you should give us a lesson.
Yeah, your skin doesn't look red. Like literally, it's like perfect, and you don't have makeup on. It's like you're like very
I follow you on Instagram. Every time you put your skin routine, okay, I need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, thank you. Well,
so nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Nice to meet you. I hope the serum works for you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay, next we have Bianca. Bianca should be next.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you both. And Millie,
Hi.
thank you so much. I'm a huge fan.
Thank
So
you.
a little backstory of me is I'm from Canada and I'm 23 years old. And my question is, even though I have generally good skin now, I've been tanning on vacations and summers ever since I was about 15, and really extreme sun exposure without sunscreen because I was so young. And now I'm wondering, now that I've kind of gotten older and realized from friends around me that sun exposure is the worst thing you can do, I'm wondering if it's too late to kind of save my skin from the effects of aging, or if it's still possible to kind of reverse that.
That's such a good question.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 23. Almost.
Okay, super young. So
Yeah,
what I
gorgeous
want you
face.
to use, what I want you to use is the Good C. It's called the Good C, and it has 3 forms of vitamin C, which is really the most amazing formulation because they get released in the deeper layers of your skin. They don't bombard your superficial layers. And you know, the good thing about the C is that it rebuilds collagen, that it catches free radicals, all, you know, damages caused by the sun. That's number 1. I would do the Good C. Also prevents from pigmentation issues. You know, I don't know, do you have little pigmentation issues already, or you're still
No,
okay?
I don't. I actually
Okay,
don't have many issues with my skin. I used to have acne, but I did microblading, which completely fixed that. So I can't complain about my skin now, but I am really nervous because I'm around some older women in my life, and they're telling me the number 1 most important thing is to stay out of the sun. And now I'm terrified that I've kind of.
No, you know what? We are not born as moles. We need to get some sun. Sun is important for our mental health, for our immune system, for our bones, for our respiratory tract. We need the sun. So don't feel bad about going to the sun. So for the future, let's just agree, you know, if you are sun ready, you're just going to use sunscreen, okay? And then what you need to make sure is that you, you know, use the Good C and a good hyaluronic serum on the anti-pollution drops as well. You know, something like, you know, the hyaluronic serum and the Good C. If you have those 2, or you could even start using the super anti-aging serum, you know, and add more anti-aging benefits to it. But if you have that and keep your skin hydrated, never dry out your skin, that's a good start to really help repairing the damages from the UV light. Also, a really good serum for this is the night serum. Also a really good one to repair UV damages. But I would not go crazy now, you know, because lots of things are also psychological. You look very young, very beautiful. Your skin looks stunning. So let's just learn about skin, learn what not to do for the skin, you know, learn to protect your skin, not just from the sun, but also from the HEV light coming from the phones and the computer screens with the anti-pollution drops. Yeah. So just be really aware what can damage your skin. Also, what can damage your skin is retinol, retinate, glycolic, acid peels, the wrong vitamin C concentration, formulation. So really be really aware of what ingredients there are which can damage this. It's not just the sun. It's not just the sun. We can do so many mistakes, you know, get enough sleep, help with your diet. You know, you can do so many amazing things. Drink a lot of water. It sounds basic, but the best things in life are often very basic, you know.
And I live in a quite cold place. It's Toronto, Canada. So from about October to late April, it's really cold. So I was wondering, still during those times, should I wear a lot of sunscreen? Because I know the sun still comes out, but sometimes I forget because it's so cold. But should I still be
so if you're skiing on the mountain, please use sunscreen when you're out and about in Toronto, you know, and the sun is not shining. I wouldn't go crazy over sunscreen, because sunscreen is not always the best ingredient for your skin either, because it's chemical. All the sunscreen filters are not amazing for the skin. So choose your you know, usage of sunscreen wisely, you know, don't overdo it. And I want to give you another good recommendation for the cold weather is the ski cream. Also the kids face cream, really good for cold weather, you know, to protect from wind and wind burn, and really good for the harsh weather, you know.
Thank you. And sorry, I have one last question. I was wondering, my friend introduced me to collagen powder that you can put into hot water, but then I heard another opinion that said if you take collagen too young, your body will stop producing it naturally, and it's more meant for women who don't produce collagen naturally anymore. So I'm wondering about that. Should I be taking collagen or?
That is such a good question, and a very good thing. I'm going to research this. It makes sense to say that because everything you give from outside, your body is slowing down to produce itself. You see that with hormones. You know, if you take the pill, and you give enough estrogen, your own hormone production will go down. You know, it's just how it is. I would research this a little bit. Because obviously it's not the same collagen, you know, and mostly it's from animal trash. This would turn me off a little bit, you know, to have like animal waste, you know, producing my collagen. So I'm still not quite, you know, into it. So I think, you know, we have to come back with that question to you. So my team will be in touch with you, and I will do a little research, okay?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and it was so nice to meet you both. I really admire.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, it's my baby is like just crawled in and opened the door on her own.
So cute.
Thank you so much, and yeah, you have such gorgeous skin. So I'd just say always use your SPF in the sun, and yeah, drink enough water and get lots of sleep. But you have gorgeous skin.
It was so nice to meet you both.
Bye.
Bye. Have a lovely day.
Bye.
You too.
Okay, next we have Mimi.
I'm just getting Sienna one sec. She can come on my knee. Okay.
Hi.
In a minute.
Hi.
Oh.
Sorry, it's not the most
How are
flattering
you?
angle here.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
so gorgeous.
Sienna, you ready to answer some beauty questions? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah. She's
I
having
need her skin.
Right.
So I'm 21. In my kind of early teens, kind of my most hormonal stage, I did have bad acne. I'm quite lucky. It was never like cystic, but it was all the time. It never seemed to die down.
I love it.
And I don't know if it's in like I say older age, I'm still really young, but it's got a lot better. And where I've started to moisturize a lot more properly, it's improved. But I find I get a lot, I don't know if you can see, but I get quite like rough, bumpy textured skin. I find when I tone, moisturize, I use like a balm cleanser and a hot cloth. It does really help with the texture and moisturizing and the redness, but I don't know if it's something that I might grow out of, or if it's to do with sensitive skin. Sorry.
How do you exfoliate?
So I just use, I don't know if this is the right thing, sorry, but I use the Moringa balm who's it by? But it's
what is the ingredient in it? Do you know?
It's like an oil-based one.
I believe so, yes. And then I literally take a hot flannel, and it's kind of got a slightly textured side, and I kind of just buff it off, and then I use the toner, and then I moisturize. So I don't exfoliate I think I use things that are more exfoliating rather than an exfoliator. I don't know if that makes sense.
Maybe you should try the enzyme cleanser. And what's really important, you know, exfoliate twice a week and get hydration going, you know, hydration and using the enzyme cleanser. So maybe add a serum or try a moisturizer in your routine. Maybe, you know, a cleanser as well. Just get your routine so that your skin is balanced, because that sounds a little bit like clogged pores, you know. Maybe we just need to, you know, exchange your products a little bit to the Sturm routine. But you know, we can also schedule a FaceTime consultation with you and have a closer look, you know.
Okay.
So when you know, really like pure skin, and you know, my estheticians can really have like a you know, closer situation.
Thank you. I had one other question if there's time. Since my skin's got better, I feel like my pores are a lot more visible and they look a lot larger. I don't know if that's me just nitpicking because I'm looking more, but I don't know if you have any advice for that.
I think it's the same problem, you know. I think it's like you haven't found your skincare routine yet where your skin is balanced, you know. You're experimenting with buffing, oil, and a little bit, you know, moisturizing. I think you really need to get on a proper skincare routine. And you know, if you want to try Sturm, we also have these little discovery kits. So you maybe get that, so you have the chance to use it all together and see if that works for you, you know, and then you see if that is the right routine for you. I think that is what I would recommend, you know, to start with the, you know, travel sizes.
That sounds brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, we're running out of time. We've got one final question. I think we should have Dee on the line.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, how are you both?
Hi.
Oh,
it's the sun, I think.
Oh my God, I'm jealous. I want to feel the sun on my skin.
I just have a quick question. Dr. Sturm, I know I've watched a ton of your videos and you mention a lot of mixing your lines, the clarifying line, the darker skin tone line, and using different products from each of your lines. I'm trying to incorporate some of your products into my normal routine, and I'm just wondering, you know, when would I use the darker skin tone? I feel like I have pretty medium skin tone, but I think you've recommended it to people maybe not with darker skin tones. I'm not sure. So I'm just trying to figure out if I would qualify to use that.
Yeah, that is, you know, the darker skin tone line is just the name, you know, the skincare line is basically designed to be extra antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and good for evening out the skin tone. So ideally, that is really a good idea for melanin-rich skin. You know, everyone who has more melanocytes, you know, but I use it, you know, for pigmentation issues. You know, everybody can use it. It's not like a limitation of, you know, how dark my skin is or how many melanocytes I have, but then that's a really good usage then, because it really helps to address all the problems caused by the melanocytes, you know, from hyperpigmentation issues over breakouts, you know, and inflammation. So it's nice. I would definitely use a darker skin tone line, definitely.
Are there certain products that you would suggest from that line? I think I had watched one of your videos and you had recommended for like acne prone skin using I think it was maybe the Enzyme Cleanser from the darker skin tone line.
Yes, the cleanser and the Enzyme Cleanser, both you can use. Also the Hyaluronic Serum, you can use the face cream. We only have like 4 different products, and I mean 2 face creams, so 5 different products from the darker skin tone line. But that is really great to even out the skin tone. So the cleanser and the Enzyme Cleanser and maybe the Hyaluronic Serum. So you can, you know, change to that at one point, just because it's just like the basic line, but it's more active, you know, just a little more power.
Phoebe, that's the line I remember that you recommended for my skin.
Yes, you used that too,
when I had my breakouts. Yeah,
yes.
when I was in my quite like more combination skin kind of breakout phase. I remember I used the Enzyme Cleanser from that line, and it was amazing.
Okay, good to know. Thank you both. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for joining today and watching all the videos. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Millie, where's Nick? Is Nick still here?
Hi, darling. Sorry, Sienna was just like coming in. She's having bath time. She wanted to have another cuddle. She's like, Mummy, what are you doing?
Dude, so cute. She's such a little teddy bear.
You're here.
Nick's there. Hi, darling. That adorable dog.
Sturmy the Wonder Dog.
Aww. He's huge, Nick. He's huge.
He looks like he's taking up the entire sofa. What's going on? Is he bigger than you? I can't tell.
Shift, check out the dog. Sturmy. Nick, show us the dog. Oh, I can't see that. Wait, Nick, say something. Oh, there he is. Look.
He's hiding.
He's so fluffy. So good to see you guys. I'm so happy I got to see the baby. I hope. Oh, we're coming to London mid of April for opening the store. Nick, let's make sure we're all there and plan something fun together. Okay.
That's such great news. I'd love that.
It will open on Mount Street. We're so excited.
Oh my darling, what a great location.
I'm so proud.
That's amazing. So happy for you. Taking over the world. You just opened one in LA as well, right?
Yeah, we just opened LA. It's so nice. So let's hope that all this COVID is over soon. But I see US is getting better fast. England is picking up again. It's good to go back to action.
I'm very excited when I can to come and see you and the store. And what I would really love is to have a facial. I've just missed having a facial so much. Just like that kind of nice treating yourself.
We will organize this ASAP. Okay.
Oh, yes, please. I'm going to be dreaming about it. But thank you so much for inviting me, and it's super interesting. Always, I just want all your skincare advice and your knowledge. You're such a guru.
Thank you for joining us, and love you guys both, and I love the Sienna girl already. I can't wait to see you guys.
You have to meet her when you're here. I'll bring her in.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys. Enjoy your evening.
Thanks everyone for joining.
Thanks everybody. We will answer all your questions. Big kiss.